Hello, America. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the show. Afternoon base. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The Orioles, the shortstop.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one.
First pitch, 106.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And that's in there, base hit.
Batting second, the third
and digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front. On a good curveball gets him swinging for out number one.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with two strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. First chance for him here with a runner at first and one gone. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Slow little roller to third. Devers gloves it, and the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Orioles leave one. O's. Striding in, Michael Chavis. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Red Sox, the second baseman, Michael.
And that's in there for strike one.
Chavis.
In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 once more. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this is going to get foul. The 0-2 once more. Drilled to the left side, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Well, that's just a case, D-Roll. You got to make a little bit better pitches with two strikes. Jumps ahead 0-2, then a couple of foul balls, and on pitch number 5, he squares one up for a base hit.
Yeah, I can't tell you how nice that feels right there. You battle to get and count leverage and fight to get your ace swing off. 0-2, you're almost turned around walking back to your dugout, so that's a nice piece of hitting.
Behind 0-2 now. From the belt, the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Third, the left fielder.
Hey, two runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Fastball in there for a called strike. 0-2 the count to Benintendi. Chavis at second. Martinez on at first with nobody out. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Therefore it is Mancini, and that's the first out of the inning. The relay throw. Throw won't get him.
Batting fourth. Not shortstop.
Coming to the plate now, Lin, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch of the at-bat.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
Strike two.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Mancini moving back, and this one will bounce into the wall. The relay. Throw to second, but he's in there as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
This is the way you want to start the game on the offensive side of things. Teammate puts himself in the scoring position, and you're able to bring him home with a gapper. That's the kind of thing that gets the whole lineup excited to put up some numbers.
Rafael Devers comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. There's strike two as the slider hits the outside corner.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with two strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. And that'll score the run from third as they go up 2-0 now.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
At the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. And the Red Sox with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. And that's waved at and missed for strike one. Bradley, or JBJ as the initials read. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Oh, he makes the stop. Hats off to that one. Now at the plate, Anthony Santander. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And he fouls this one off. Santander, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He's in his fourth season as a major league player. Fouled away. The 1-2 pitch. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Martinez is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, Austin Hayes.
Digging in now, Austin Hayes, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And here's a fastball called for strike one. One out, nobody on. Nope. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
1-1.
Popped him up. Chavis moving to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
Batting seventh.
Into the box now, Ramon Urias. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Devers fields it cleanly, and a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record. 2-3 go the Orioles. They trail things here 2-0.
Leading off for the Red Sox.
First delivery to him on the way. Christian Vasquez is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
Skied down the left field line. Santander waits on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting 8.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring up a man who's a human highlight reel defensively, Kevin Pillar. In there, strike one. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Lined to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
Batting 9. The first base.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up a former Gold Glover, the first baseman, Mitch Moreland. Right side, defense aligned perfectly, and he'll step on the bag himself. New inning set to get underway, and next to hit is the catcher, Pedro Severino.
Number 28.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. Popped up. Moreland has room in foul territory, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting 9.
Standing in, Ryan Mountcastle.
Ryan.
First pitch coming, here it is. In there for strike one, 0-1.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Now another 0-2. Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
Standing in now, Jose Iglesias. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. Ground ball left side. Scooped up. Throw will be well late as he reaches it first.
Yeah, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. A final look at this tumbling catch out there in right field. More spring training baseball from Florida following this. Bottom of the 3rd now, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Michael Chavis.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. This is line to left. Santander's got it, and there's 1 away.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Left side. Alberto has it. And that's the second out.
Up next for the Red Sox.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And with it brings the left-handed swinging Andrew Benintendi. In there, no balls and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
Hey, down 0-2, he better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to bury it down and away or down and in wherever he wants to. So you got to be on point with this one.
And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Good work in a pitcher's count to get on base and keep the inning alive.
Shortstop, Dewey.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
In there, strike 2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Lined hard toward right center. And Hayes will make the catch. This side is retired. 1 left. All set for the start of the inning. And digging in is the outfielder, Trey Mancini.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this will be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning. Man, it's a pitcher you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And that'll get down for a base hit. And he is in there.
The left fielder, number 25.
Anthony Santander, the next to bat. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away. But that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading the count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
In now, Ramon Urias. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Urias, the native of Mexico. This is his first year at the big league level. To the left side, but it's well foul.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
No runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Orioles strand a couple. They're still down. It's 2-0. John Means is out from the bullpen now as he'll work in his 3rd game so far this spring.
John Means.
Strike taken up in the zone.
0-1's the count.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Mancini moving back. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Jackie Bradley Jr. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Liner into right center. That's a base hit.
Now batting, catcher, Christian Vazquez.
At the plate, Christian Vasquez. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
To the plate now, Kevin Pillar. He grounds it sharply to third. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him. Leading off the inning, Pedro Severino. And they'll need him to get something going here. First delivery to him on the way. Check swing called strike, 0-1. Hit softly down the line at first. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Ready with the 0-2. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Hard hit ball to second. And that is through into right field for a single.
The first baseman, number 6.
Into the box now, Ryan Mountcastle. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
No runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either. 2
hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Hit high and deep to right center. Long run, but he tracks this one down out there for the second out. Nice play. Now at the plate, Hanser Alberto. He flew out in his last at bat. Set and the pitch. Hits this one hard the other way. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Orioles. They're down 2-0. Wade LeBlanc, a southpaw standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Number 23, Wade.
Here's the first pitch to him. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So it's back to the top of the order now. And Michael Chavis will step in at the plate. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit on the ground out to short. Iglesias is there. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
In there, a base hit.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes, aggressive style. First pitch, base hit up the middle.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Mancini is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. And he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right, so he's 90 feet away now with 2 men gone. Throw back to second, and they've got him doubled off, and the inning is over.
Leading off for the Orioles.
Stepping in, Trey Mancini. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. Curveball inside corner, drops in for a strike. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Trey Mancini becomes the first out of the inning.
Renato Nunez.
And here's Renato Nunez, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Hey, I know it's a day game, but these guys better wake up. He's on point today, throwing a lot of exploding stuff, darting and diving all over the strike zone.
The 0-2 once more. Is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
Into the box, Anthony Santander. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. A ball and a strike.
Hey, this guy's done a better job than expected. He's made some bad pitches in the strike zone, but so far he hasn't gotten hurt by him.
And here's one that misses, so it's 2-1 now to the Oriole left fielder. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
3-2, full count. Fouled off. A payoff pitch one more time. Lifted down the line in left. On the run is Benintendi. And a long run, but he's there to track it down. Nice range, and the side is retired. 3. Dean Kremer will come on now and take the ball for the 4th time this spring.
Number 64. Dean.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Zue Lin is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. And now pitch on the way.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Boy, that's a crazy at bat right there. Takes 2 pitches, 2 quality pitches, then gets a 3rd one, and he hits a bullet for a single.
I can't tell you how good that feels as a former hitter right there. 0-2, you're pretty much dead to rights, and he comes through with a big knock.
0-1 the count. And he takes strike 2. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and this deflects right off him. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting, center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
So here now is Jackie Bradley as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. None out, runners at first and second. In there, and it's 0-2 now. Kremer, a right-hander standing 6'3". He was taken in the 14th round back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runners are able to move up.
Now batting.
Into the box, Christian Vasquez. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. Hard hit toward the hole. Alberto gloves it, and there's out number 2.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Striding in for Boston, Kevin Pillar. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch. Alberto fields it cleanly. And the throw to first will be in time, so the Red Sox come up empty. Boston strands a couple. They're up 2-0. DJ Stewart is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. Colton Brewer will come on and get some work as he makes his second appearance so far this spring.
Brewer.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
So now to the plate, Ramon Urias, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. There now is Moreland, and he's got it for the second out. Ready now for Baltimore, Pedro Severino. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one swung on and missed. 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
One pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They're still down. DJ Stewart stays in the ballgame, batting number 8, and takes over in center field. Sean Armstrong gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. From the stretch. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Armstrong playing here in his age 29 season. He was taken in the 18th round back in 2011.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. High in the air out to center field. Stewart is camped under this one, and he puts it away for the first out.
Now batting.
So here's Michael Chavis now. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Here comes the 0-1. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Now batting, right fielder, J.D. Martinez.
Here's J.D. Martinez. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andrew Benintendi. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is ready to begin the 8th. And next it'll be the fleet-footed first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle. Heath Hembry has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Well, now the skipper decides to bring the corners in here. Let's see if it pays off.
Hembry.
First offering on its way. Oh, and just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1. Hembry was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. Popped him up. Chavis shading to his right. 1 out. Dwight Smith Jr. will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And he lays off there, 1-0. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball, 1-1. And the pitch. 1 out, nobody on. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Richie Martin will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. No balls and a strike to count. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is foul right side. Pops this one up. And Moreland will put this one away, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They trail things here. Richard Blyer is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Andrew Velasquez is also into the game as he takes over at short.
This game for the Orioles. Now playing shortstop.
First pitch of the at-bat. Zue Lin is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. The pitch. Looked to be a sinker there, up in the zone a bit, but called the strike. Hit in the air to right field. Therefore, it is Mancini, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Here now is Rafael Devers. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1. And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
Line, but speared on a hop. And there are 2 away now.
The batter, the center fielder.
In now, Jackie Bradley Jr. is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. 2 out, nobody on. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Cedric Mullins is going to be asked to try and be the rally starter as he's up off the bench, ready to lead it off in the ninth. Matt Barnes comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Here's the pitch. Got him to swing on top of that one as this ball's dribbled out in front of the mound. Oh, and no time to get him at first, not with his speed, and that'll go down as an infield single. Austin Wynn come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
I know it wasn't pretty right there, Dan, but that has to frustrate the pitcher. Leadoff guy, anytime he gets on, usually creates a problem.
And you know what, D'Lo, it's especially tough when you get as late in the game as we are right now. Anytime you get that leadoff guy on and have that pitcher start pitching out of the stretch, it always puts more stress on that pitcher pitching out of the stretch. Oh, man, that's just a backbreaker right there. You get the leadoff man to start the 9th, and you're looking pretty good, right? Not when the next guy bounces into a double play. We'll see if they can get the final out and wrap this thing up.
No balls and 1 strike. And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon.
There seem to be different.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching.
Afternoon. And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off for the Red
Here comes the first pitch.
The left fielder, number 99.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Polanco on the run. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Batting second.
And here's Jose Peraza. His previous history with Trevor Williams. He's got 3 base hits in 19 tries. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. In there, and he's in control, 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lifted down the line in left. Frazier is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are 2 men out.
Batting third.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the dangerous bat of J.D. Martinez. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Fastball called for strike 2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valent. And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. So striding in, Kevin Newman. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Pirates, the designated hitter.
Ball 1.
Kevin Newman.
1-1 to count. Now the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. For the moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. What's going to be the key for him today, Mark?
Well, Matt, the key for me to success for this lineup is they got to be willing to come through in big spots. They got to stick to the game plan. Somebody's going to have to get a knock with 2 outs and find a way to not leave base runners stranded.
The center fielder.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Brian Reynolds. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Popped him up. Plawecki is there. And that's the 3rd out. Down. So striding forward now, Jonathan Arauz. He'll get us started in the top of the 2nd. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Called strike 0-2.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
This is on the ground over to first. Bell scoops it up, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the 2nd.
That is it. The third baseman.
Now batting, Rafael Devers. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Pulled toward right center field. Reynolds is on the move for it. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out. So digging in now, Bobby Dahlbeck. He'll work on keeping this top of the 2nd alive. Oh, look at that stop. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the... Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so...
And that's through, a base hit.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in the zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
Swing and a liner.
Foul.
Swung on and missed. That strike 2. Weber was sort of a curious case as a starter. Usually doesn't walk many guys, but at times he ends up giving up his share of hits. The translation on that is that he throws a lot of strikes, but oftentimes they are hittable strikes.
One of the keys, Matt, you'll have to watch from this guy. At times he kind of tiptoes, he tap dances around the strike zone. He has good stuff, but when he falls behind in the count, he tends to nibble a little bit. And then when he brings the ball into the strike zone, and when he does, he becomes much more predictable. And what happens with that? The hits per 9 innings tend to go up.
Good location on the outside corner there. 1-2. Bell stands at first with 1 out. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Swung on and missed for the first strike. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Pittsburgh. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Stepping up to the plate, Kevin Pillar. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Frazier is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Batting it.
1 gone here in the Boston 3rd. And in to hit next, it'll be the catcher, Kevin Plawecki. Line drive to left. And there's the first hit of the game for the Red Sox.
Batting 9. The center fielder, Jackie Bradley.
So here now is Jackie Bradley as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Oh, and that is right there for strike 2.
Talk about challenging a guy. He offered up 2 in a row right down the chute, and the batter didn't even flinch. Gotta wonder what he was looking for.
But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
The left fielder.
So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that brings up the outfielder Alex Verdugo. And a high strike there, 0-1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Hit sharply on the ground. Bell brings it in, and he'll step on the bag himself. And that'll bring up Eric Gonzalez. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. Heading out towards shallow right. On the move is Pilar. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting ninth.
Digging in, Jacob Stallings. Yes, he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Hit the other way out toward right field. Pilar's there, and that's the second out of the inning.
The batter, the designated hitter.
Next for the Buccos, Kevin Newman. Second at bat now. He grounded out to start the home first. 0-1 the count. Now here's the pitch. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2. That's popped up. Arauz ranging into the outfield. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1-2. Joe Musgrove is out from the bullpen now as he'll work in his 3rd game so far this spring.
Joe.
Hit down the third baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. And the pitch. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Now batting, designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
Here's J.D. Martinez as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. There's strike 2 as the hanging slider was let go.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Striding in once again, Jonathan Arauz. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Gonzalez is there, 2 down.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Rafael Devers. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Pulled high in the air out to right field. On the move is Polanco. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that'll bring up the outfielder, Adam Frazier.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
Strike 2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
Here's another 0-2.
That's the ball.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Still 1-2. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count 1-2. You're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
Verdugo's on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
The first baseman,
digging in,
55.
Josh Bell, a base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
First pitch on its way. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
I'd like to see this lineup start working the count a little bit more and drive up this pitcher's pitch count.
High in the air out to center field. Bradley is there. And that ends the inning. Down in order go the Stephen Brault, a lefty standing 6 foot even, takes over the pitching duties here.
Number 43.
Stepping up now, Bobby Dahlbeck. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Reynolds is in retreat as he pulls it in for the first out.
The batter, the right fielder.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up a man who's a human highlight reel defensively, Kevin Pillar. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
The catcher, Kevin Plawecki.
And here's the catcher, Kevin Plawecki, as he grounds one briskly to short. To second for one. Relay to Bell. The double play. And that's how the inning ends. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and that'll bring up Colin Moran.
Third baseman, Colin
Martin Perez
will come on and get some work as he makes his second appearance so far this spring. First delivery to him on the way. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2. And the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He's got it. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Up next for the Pirates.
So one away here with the bases empty, and the left-handed hitting outfielder Gregory Polanco bats next. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And he will make the play. 2 away now.
Now batting, number 44.
So stepping in, Kevin Kramer. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Chasing after it is Verdugo. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. Derek Holland takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 49.
Infield in the overshift here now. The pitch. Swing and a line drive to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Holland, an Ohio native. He was a 25th round pick during the first-year player draft of 2006.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Reynolds is under it to make the play on the first out. Next up for the Red Sox, Jose Peraza. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. And he's safe.
Hey, Debro, looks like they might finally have something going after that base hit. First and third, 1 out, and maybe now they can get something started.
Yeah, you could tell the third base coach was going to be aggressive right there, right? A nice read by both him and the base runner to take that extra base and put them in scoring position. They've been struggling right now to get guys in scoring position.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Polanco giving chase. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
He had 2 men on base, and he delivers a clutch 1-out double to bring one home and leave the other 90 feet away. That's what you want from everyone in your lineup. That clutch gene to deliver when it matters.
Stepping in now, Jonathan Araújo. High in the air out to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's a 2-0 ball game.
That was a good controlled swing out of him there, and that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll step on the bag himself. And leading off the inning, Eric Gonzalez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Just a tick behind for a strike.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher's standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Wow, talk about being efficient. How about 6 pitches, 2 strikeouts? Doesn't get much better than that.
Newman.
Standing in now, Kevin Newman. And he popped him up. Peraza ranging into shallow right. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Nothing doing here this half. 7th inning coming up. The Red Sox on top, 2-0. Richard Rodriguez is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 48.
Here comes the first pitch.
Rodriguez.
Bobby Dahlbeck is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Lifted in the air out to center field. Reynolds is right there, 1 down. Striding into the box, Kevin Pillar. He singled his last time up. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And it's fouled away. Here it comes, 0-2. Bouncing ball toward the hole. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Kevin Plawecki. A hit in 2 tries so far. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Hit hard up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Polanco has a read on it. And that's the third out. One left. Guillermo Heredia is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the seventh. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. 2-0 now. Heredia, a former Tampa Bay Ray, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a one-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Cole Tucker will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Tucker.
Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Pirates. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
A bouncer to the left side. And that's the second out. Will Craig will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Will Craig
Popped him up. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. They trail it. Guillermo Heredia will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field. Gerard Dyson will also come in now as he takes over out in center.
Now pitching for the Pirates.
New inning set to get underway, and that brings up the outfielder Alex Verdugo. Skied into straightaway right.
Now playing center field.
Under this one is Polanco, and he's got it for the first out.
Dyson.
At the plate, Jose Peraza. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Line to second, where it's caught there for out number 2. Striding forward now is the DH, J.D. Martinez, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance. Line to the right side. Polanco is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Down in order. Brian Hayes will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. Colin McHugh is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Colin McHugh.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. And another foul ball. The next 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Hit down the line at first, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone to protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
First pitch is a slider called for a strike. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces
now
out of the bullpen.
Number 44.
In now, Kevin Kramer. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. No hits to this point. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Verdugo will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Ninth inning coming up. It's Brian Hayes will stay in the game, taking over at third base and batting in that 8th spot. Blake Cederland enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth.
A defensive change for the Pirates.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center.
Number 36. Jose
Dyson is there. One quick out to start inning number 9.
Number 13. Brian Hayes.
Here now is Rafael Devers.
Now batting.
He's set and the pitch.
Rafael.
Out into right center. Well hit. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Dyson comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2.
The right fielder, number 5.
Stepping into the box, Kevin Pillar. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Dyson is going to have room out there as he puts the all set for the bottom of the ninth. And stepping up as the shortstop, Eric Gonzalez. Brandon Workman comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Now pitching for the Red Sox.
Grounder down the line at third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. To third. Devers has it. And that's the first out.
Now batting, catcher.
Standing in, Jacob Stallings. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than a traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
O'Neill Cruz will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And this is swung on and missed, so with that they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Pittsburgh down to their last strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
A 2-0. afternoon baseball. Digging in now, Gene Segura. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
For Philadelphia, the shortstop.
This is popped up.
Segura.
And he'll fight off the Grapefruit League sky here as he takes this one in for route number 1.
Batting second, the left fielder, number 22. Andrew.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. Into the corner and slicing foul. Sale has pitched his way to over 1,600 innings of work at the big league level. And over those innings of work, he struck out over 2,000 batters, putting him in good company with names like Oral Hershiser, Catfish Hunter, and Fernando Valenzuela.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Bryce Harper is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Count now a ball and a strike. Outside 2-1. McCutchen, base runner at first with one out. In there, 2-2.
Don't know for sure, but I think he may have been taking there thinking his teammate on first was going to be on the move.
Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistake in location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly. Just like that, they take the lead.
The first baseman.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. The windup and the 0-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Hey, after that extra base hit, things could go awry. He didn't. He battled right back in the zone with a nice executed pitch.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
That is it.
Stepping in, JT Realmuto, a winner of last year's Silver Slugger Award for NL catchers. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Realmuto behind with an 0-2 count now.
Hey, down in the count 0-2, I'd like to see a little choke and poke right here. Maybe work it up the middle or opposite field with 2 strikes.
And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Dan, count goes out the window. 2-2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Didi Gregorius is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. A ball and a strike now. Fouled away.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Rolled slowly to first. He's right there, and he'll just make the tag himself, and the inning is over. But the fight. Aaron Nola gets the ball for Philadelphia in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Aaron Nola coming on, the pride and joy of Louisiana State University. Kind of a 4-pitch mix. Fastball, slider, curveball, and change. None of his pitches rate really on a scale of 10. None of them are 8s or 9s, but he's solid and he throws strikes. You'll know early if he's on, he'll induce a lot of ground balls.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Boy, that's a crazy at bat right there. Takes 2 pitches, 2 quality pitches, then gets the 3rd one, and he hits a bullet for a single.
I can't tell you how good that feels as a former hitter right there. 0-2, you're pretty much dead to rights, and he comes through with a big knock.
Michael Chavis is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Lifted into the air to shallow center. Coming in is Williams. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Batting third.
Now the Red Sox DH, Alex Verdugo. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Hard hit ball to second, and that's through for a hit. This will kick up against the wall now. Benintendi is on his way home. The relay. And he is in there with an RBI triple.
Here's another look at it right here as he drives it right between the two outfielders, heading towards the right center field wall. He was flying out of the box, so I think he was thinking triple all the way. By the time they get it back in, he's safely into third.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Fastball called for strike two.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
Bobby Dalbec.
Into the box now, Bobby Dalbec, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at-bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
And that's in there, base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Hey, this pitcher better make an adjustment. That's a lot of loud contact. That's 4 bullets in the first inning to open up this game.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. And he hits it hard to the right side. And that is into right field, a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
And he takes strike two. This is lifted out to left. After it is McCutchen. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Jonathan Lucroy. And the Red Sox with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. Called strike on the knuckle curve, and he's ahead in the count, 0-1.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking a pitch.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Hit in the air out to center field. Williams is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Up next will be Nick Williams, and he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting it, the third baseman, number 4.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder Scott Kingery. And that swung on and missed for strike one. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to, because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
And that'll bring up Josh Harrison as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're down 3-2. So here now is Jackie Bradley. He'll begin things here against Aaron Nola.
Red Sox.
First offering on its way.
Jackie
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. Nothing in one. Bradley, or JBJ as the initials read. He was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Ready with another 0-2. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. A solo shot off the bat of Jackie Bradley Jr. And it moves the Red Sox out to a 4-2 lead.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in the game.
No balls and a strike to count. Bases are empty here, nobody out. 0-2 the count to Benintendi.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first two pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. So here's Michael Chavis now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he gets ahead 0-1. Strike taken up in the zone. Bases are empty, one man out. There's a swing and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot here to left, and just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at-bat. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for the Reds.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. That finds the zone, a called strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In there, and it's 0-2 now. This is hit high and deep out to left. McCutchen going back, and he makes a nice catch on the track. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll bring in the middle infielder Gene Segura.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The left fielder, number 22.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Andrew McCutchen. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. In there at the knees, strike 1. Grounded to short. Bogaerts has it. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The right fielder, number 3.
Here's Bryce Harper now.
Harper.
In the last at-bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and did miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Harper behind with an 0-2 count now. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet a... Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Phillies down in order. They trail 5-2. Settling in now, Bobby Dahlbeck. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
The third baseman.
First offering on its way.
Dahlbeck.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat it. He's had a rough couple innings. He's going to have to find a way, whether it be mechanically or mentally, to be able to stay in this game.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hopped up. And there's the first out.
The batter.
One gone here in the Boston third, and that'll bring up a former Gold Glover, the first baseman, Mitch Moreland. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Wow, not sure what they're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Harper looks up, and it's gone as they add still another. Mitch Moreland with a solo home run as they open it up to 6-2 now.
Wow, nothing more demoralizing than giving up 3 home runs in the first 3 innings of a game. There's having a guy's number, and then there's absolutely owning him. This could be the latter.
Into the box, Kevin
Now
Pillar.
right fielder. Kevin.
As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 0 for 1 here in the early going. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Lifted in the air to center. Williams is under it. 2 down.
The batter.
So coming to the plate, Jonathan Lucroy. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Stuff has never been a problem with this pitcher. It's execution and location that has always been his bugaboo. And that's exactly what happened here. I know he's ahead 0-1, but he's finding the heart of the plate way too often.
Grounded weakly to the left. Throw in time, and the side is retired. The Red Sox all set for the start of the 4th. And stepping in, the long ball threat, Rhys Hoskins.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd, with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
So now to the plate, JT Realmuto. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And that is off the wall. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
The batter.
This thing had a chance to get out of here as it headed deep to left center, but it stays in the park, banging high off the wall. The runner has the play in front of him, so he sees they're going to have some trouble getting it back in, and he motors round second into third for the triple.
Behind 0-2 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
Nick Williams will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. This is skied into short left center. Bogaerts ranging into the outfield. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Zach Wheeler will come on now and take the ball for the 4th time this spring.
Number 45.
Bottom of the inning now, and in to hit next, it'll be the left-handed batter Jackie Bradley Jr. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Bradley with wheels headed for second. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Wheeler has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself, and this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
Grounded to first. Hoskins has it, and he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third.
The batter, the second baseman.
Ready for another shot now. Michael Chavis. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
In the last at-bat, that breaking ball was really up in the zone. Not a good spot for a pitcher to throw the off-speed pitch. If he wants to come back and throw that in this at-bat, he better get it down below the knees. Good manufactured run right there. Lead off double, move him over with the ground ball, and just put the ball in play and let him come home. Make scoring runs look easier than it actually is.
In there, 0-1.
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location when you're running it up there that hard, but not consistently. You still have to work the edges of the zone most of the time.
Here comes Wheeler's 0-2. Liner toward right center. And the Sox keep pouring it on. This is extra bases as well. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Stepping in now, Xander Bogaerts. 0-1 the count. Fastball called for strike 2.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
High in the air out to center field. Williams is under it. And that retires the side. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. On to the... And in steps Scott Kingery. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
And now a pitch on the way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Hit hard to short. Bogarts has it. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly.
Now batting, second baseman, Josh.
Now to the plate, Josh Harrison. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. Back over to Moreland, and they get 2 out of it.
The batter, the shortstop, Gene Segura.
So base is empty now after the double play. And stepping up as the shortstop, Gene Segura. Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
Segura behind on a 1-2 count. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Phillies go down quietly there. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Jojo Romero, a 5'11" left-handed reliever, enters to take over on the mound now.
Number 79.
At the plate, Bobby Dahlbeck, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Right down the middle with a changeup, but not what he was looking for, taken for a strike. Called strike 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Chasing after it is Williams, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Up next for the Red Sox.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up a former Gold Glover, the first baseman, Mitch Moreland.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1.
0-2.
7 runs, 10 hits, and 1 error on the Boston line score. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. Harrison's got it in time to first, and there are 2 away.
The right fielder, number 5.
Now at the plate, Kevin Pillar. 0 for 2 for him to this point. In there for strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
No ball. 2 strikes.
To short, hit hard. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They're on top. So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Colton Brewer is out from the bullpen now as he'll work in his 3rd game so far this spring.
Colton.
Fouled off.
Brewer.
0-1 pitch on its way. Swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Up next for Philadelphia.
And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. A ball and no strikes. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
The first baseman, number 17, Rhys Hoskins.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. Brewer, a 27-year-old, he's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Runners on first with 1 down. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Now batting, catcher.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. JT Realmuto, 2 for 2 with a triple on his batting line to this point. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Phillies strand 1. They're down 5. It's Cole Irvin enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 47. Cole
Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Popped him up. Segura over to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
now batting, center fielder.
Now at the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Harper has a read on it. 2 down. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Pulled toward right center field. Williams is under it. And that retires the side. Down in order go the Red Sox. They're on top 7-2. Neil Walker is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Number 12, Neil.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Right side and right into the shift. Scooped up. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. So next to the plate for the Phils, Nick Williams. He flew out in his last at-bat. And it's fouled away. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
At the plate, Scott Kingery. As he'll take a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And it's quickly 0-2.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Hit on the ground out to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Victor Arano gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Last half of the 7th here, and Michael Chavis will step in at the plate. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. A pause and the 0-2. Line towards center field. Williams is there, and he has it for the first out.
The designated hitter, number 99.
Plate now is the designated hitter, Alex Verdugo. No career at-bats for him against this particular arm in the past. This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Xander.
At the plate now, Xander Bogaerts. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Strike 2.
0-2.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Good chance he's not seeing that pitch again. If he does, it's got to be bounced. But I'll tell you, from a pitcher's perspective, that's nothing but a long strike.
McCutchen is going to get there as he backs up to put it away. And there are 2 gone now.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
That gets down, and the inning continues.
Sometimes you just got to thank your lucky stars right
Now
there.
batting,
Definite
first
missed execution pitch right there. Eyes lit up on that pitch right down the middle.
Another example of how difficult it is to throw 3 quality pitches in a row. The first 2 pitches right on the corner. That one a little bit too much of the plate.
Comes set with the 0-1.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, just a brutal hop, and it goes right by him. The relay. Throw won't get him.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues, middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
In now, Kevin Pillar. Swing and a line drive. But a foul ball. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and the inning will continue. The relay, the tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side. Josh Harrison stands in. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings. But guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Marcus Walden will come on and get some work as he makes his 2nd appearance so far this spring. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped him up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp, and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
And he fouls this one off. A high fastball is in there.
0-2.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Davey Grion will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through at 1 strike. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. Phillies down in order, and the lead stays. Daniel De Los Santos comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Jay Bruce is also into the ball game as he'll assume duties in left field.
Leading off.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. With this one almost in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Manny V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jackie Bradley.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. As he'll take a first pitch curveball right down the middle for strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Ready with the 0-2. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Williams is under it. 1 out.
Now
back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Andrew Benintendi. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Williams is there. 2 gone.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Digging in, Michael Chavis. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch to end the inning. Roman Quinn is going to pinch hit here to lead off the 9th, and with his club already well down, he'll just need to try and get on base here. Heath Hembry comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2. Hembry, a 6'4" right-hander. He was a 5th-round pick back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Standing in now, Rhys Hoskins. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Playing 11, 1-1.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
That's a tough pitch for a batter. If you're not expecting it, you'll end up with half a bat after you swing.
Fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled off. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
So now to the plate, JT Realmuto. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs.